I am hopping on the trend, right? A lot of people are doing PB&J right now. So, guess what? I got it. First color we're doing, of course, peanut butter from LureWorks. And then Florida Grape 200. And what is going in the grape? I got Barney Darko by Dead On. That stuff is amazing. And then we are doing purple 0.015, some small purple. And then the rest that's going in the peanut butter is Carolina Pumpkin, that is 040, right? You guys will see more of this whenever I add it in. And then Coffee by Dead On. Yes, don't judge me. That is a marshmallow container. But it works very well. Just make sure you clean it out. But anyways, that's what we got going on today. I hope you guys enjoy this color build. I've done it 2 different times, kind of working through things, how I wanted to do it with certain baits. Because a lot of you know that certain baits, they will look well with some drop counts, and then other ones need a totally different drop count. So just kind of wanted to work through it, see what I wanted to do. But let's get into it. Alright, we are back. Let's go ahead and get this grape going. Florida Grape by LureWorks, and we're going to do 45 drops. I will probably speed this up because nobody wants to sit here and watch me count drops. Alright, we are back. Get you guys focused in on this. 45 drops. Florida Grape 200 by LureWorks. That's stirred in. Let me get my thermometer. We are at about 330 degrees, so we will go ahead and get the flake added. Hopefully by then we can start working on the peanut butter. We are going in with the Barney Darko first, and we are gonna put a 1/4 teaspoon in there first, and then do about 1/2 of a quarter. That's what I've been doing. Want it to be pretty heavy. And then we got this really small purple. See if we can focus in on that. Still working on my camera skills. Stuff's real nice. Alright, we are gonna do, let's do a level 1/8 of a teaspoon. Just to add some depth. Stuff's pretty thin, but you know, it'll help out. Alright, let's see if I can get this stuff focused. There we go. Stuff's pretty nice. I like it a lot. Still working on my camera angles. This will be my 3rd video, 2nd video on recipes, so guys are kind of learning with me. Alright, that is the extent of the jelly side. I will be back with you guys in just a minute and we'll do the peanut butter. Alright, we are back. This peanut butter 264 by LureWorks. It is pretty thick, so be careful. We're gonna go, let's do 30 drops, see how that is. Alright, here we go. Let's mix this in really well. See what our temperature is. 335. Pretty good. Like the viscosity of that. It's pretty close to our jelly side. That's something like when you're working with a pigment that is heavier and a pigment that is lighter. Something you gotta kind of gauge, because you want the viscosities to be pretty close to the same, because if they are drastically different or different, you will the lines in your baits will not be as clean, if that matters to you. So we are going to go in with the Carolina pumpkin first. That's what we got going on there, right? And we are going to do let's do a 1/16 of Carolina pumpkin, right? Put the lid back on. Bait makers know what happens, what proceeds to happen when you don't put lids back on. It's a bad ordeal. And then the coffee by Dead On Plastix. Focus. Stuff's really nice. I like it too. For a single color, pretty nice. Alright, we're going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of this. A little bit heaped. So, alright, hang these back up. Excuse me for reaching in front of the camera. Get this mixed up, and then we're going to work on these temperatures, and then we'll get to shooting a couple molds. That is perfect. Love it. Alright, here we go. You can see that a little bit of shimmer in there. There's a clump in there. I'm going to have to warm this back up. You can see the little bit of shimmer from the coffee, and then alright, we are ready to shoot. I'm shooting a 10-inch worm, curly tail worm, and then a 4-inch crawl. Looks like we should be pretty good. 2 successful shoots. I'm going to top these molds off, and then we'll demold them on camera, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, we are back, and we're going to demold 4-inch crawl first. See which side. Ooh, that's nice. Alright, show you what we got. Let me straighten these appendages out. Hold this up. That is the purple side. You can see that purple holographic flake in there. Right, we're going to pull this out. See those lines? Love that. Hold on. See if I can get this to focus better. Wow. Camera does not do any justice. It's front, it's back. That's a successful shoot right there. I love this color. It's probably my new favorite color. Alright, now let's see what these ribbon tails look like. 10-inch ribbon tails from Angling AI. Not too bad. I like them. Trying to lay these back in here so they look halfway decent, right? There is the jelly side, Florida grape, right? You can see that. You can see how it has like a purple haze, but then you can see the tan from the other side. I really like that. Alright, I'm going to pull this, and that is the peanut butter side. Man, it's so hard to tell. Awesome. Just awesome color combo. There it is in the 10-inch ribbon tail from Angling AI. Anyways, that will conclude this color recipe build. You know, I just want to take a minute. This is my second video on YouTube for color recipe builds. You know, I've done a lot of stuff on TikTok. I've just recently moved over to YouTube. I post YouTube shorts a little bit more, but full-length videos, I'm kind of trying to get my lighting down on, you know, get the lighting down and speaking to camera. You know, that's a whole nother world, you know, so, but, you know, I'm learning. I appreciate you guys watching, appreciate all the views. If you guys could do me a favor, if you could hit that subscribe button, if you guys want to see more of this, if you have some colors that you would like to see, comment, you know. I'd love to build some stuff that somebody wants to see. I love doing this stuff. It can be a good side hustle. It's a hobby of mine that, you know, I try to produce lures that produce fish, right? My whole goal, I have a guy, I'll go through kind of my process. Whenever I make a color, right, I fish it before it ever goes on my website. I fish it, my best friend fishes it, and another guy that kind of works with me, he runs an outdoor page on Facebook, and he does a lot of fishing, hunting. He fished 52 tournaments last year, and he fishes not only tournaments, he fishes more during the week. So he does a lot of testing for me. He's been a lot of help, along with my best friend. Everybody's put a lot of work into this for me, and I'm very appreciative. But with that being said, I've had colors that I straight up, I could not catch fish on, right? So I X that color, because the way I look at it is, if I can't, whether it's a ½ pound or 5 pounds or 6 pounds, 7 pounds, if I can't catch one fish on it, I'm not going to ask somebody to spend their money on it. It's just, that's the way I am. It's just, I don't know, makes me feel a little bit better whenever I say, hey, you know, you pay for this, right? So, anyways, subscribe, like. I appreciate you guys watching. Hit me up with a comment. Let me know if you guys want to see something. More than happy. I love coming out here and making baits. If you guys want to see something, let me know in the comments. Anyways, take it easy. I will see you guys next time.